Hello students. In the previous lecture we discussed how to create a table using the create table command. Initially the table does not contain any data, that is the table is empty. Today we'll first discuss how to add data into a table. The insert into command is used to add data into a table. Let's move on to MySQL. We'll be adding data into the student table of the school database. So the first step is to open the school database using the use command. So we write use school and the school database opens and becomes the active database. Let's just see the structure of the student table. So we write describe student. The student table has three fields: roll number, name, and percentage. As discussed earlier, the insert into command is used to add data into a table. So we'll add the first row of data in the student table for the first student. We write insert into the table name here, that is student, values, opening bracket. After the opening bracket, type the value of the first field, that's roll number, let's say 1, comma. Now type the value of the second field in the table, that is the name field. Name field contains text values, and text values in MySQL are enclosed within single quotation marks or double quotation marks. So within single quotes, we type the value of the name field, comma. Now type the value of the third field in the table, that is percentage. Let's say 95.25. Close the bracket, end the command with a semicolon, and press the enter key. So we get the message query OK, that means the command is correct. Let's enter the second row of data in the table for the second student. We need not type the command again and again at the MySQL prompt. We can get back to the previous command typed at the prompt using the arrow keys. So press the up arrow key. The previous command that was typed at the prompt now appears, and make necessary changes. So let's change the value of percentage, 45.17. Let's change the name, Kritika, and the value of roll number to press the enter key. The second row is added into the table. Let's add one more row into the table. Change the value of the percentage field, 96.64. Let's change the name and the roll number, 3. Our table contains 3 rows of data. Let's now see the entire data that is stored in the student table. In order to display data stored in a table, we use the select command. So we write select asterisk from table name, that is student. You can see the entire data that is stored in a table in the form of rows and columns. Our table has 3 columns: roll number, name, and percentage marks. There are 3 rows of data in the table for 3 students. In the select command, this asterisk represents all fields of the table, which means all the fields in the table will appear in the output. By default, the select command displays all rows of a table. Let's create another table named EMP that stores employees' data. I'll also be discussing how to handle dates in MySQL using this example. So we write create table EMP bracket opens. The first field stores the employee's number. So in short, we write EMP_NO. That is an integer value. We write integer. In the previous example, we wrote int short for integer, but we can also write the complete word integer. Comma, the next field stores the name of the employee. So in short, we write ename. That is a text value where char, let's say 20 is the width. We can continue the same command on the next line by pressing the enter key. The next field stores the job of the employee, so we write job. That is again a text value where char, let's say the width is 20. Next field stores the hire date of the employee. Hire date is a date value, so we write the name of the field is hire date. MySQL provides a special data type named date to represent date values. So the data type of the hire date field will be date. Comma, the last field in the table stores the salary of an employee. So we give the name of the field as sal. That's an integer value. So we write int. Close the bracket, end the command with a semicolon and press the enter key. So the table EMP is now created. Let's add data into the table EMP. We write insert into EMP values bracket opens. Remember, the sequence of values specified with the insert into command must match with the sequence of fields in the table. So the first value represents the employee's number, the second value represents the employee's name, and so on. So we write 6657, that is the employee's number, comma, the next value is the name of the employee, that's a text value, and it must be enclosed within quotes. So we write Meeta, comma, next is the value of the job field, that's again a text value. So within quotes we write executive, comma. Now we write the hire date of the employee. Date values in MySQL must be enclosed within quotation marks, just like text values. And the default date format is the year first, followed by the month, followed by the day, separated by a dash or a slash. So we write quotes 2018-07-16. So this will be interpreted as 16th July 2018. The last value is the salary of the employee, so we write here 65,000. Close the bracket, semicolon, press the enter key. One row of data has been now added into the table. Let's display the data of the table using the select command. So we write select asterisk from EMP. The select command fetches data from the table and displays it. So the table EMP has only one row of data, that is one record.